Good morning, guys. So today we're going to be going over this brand new pistol that I just picked up. This is the Smith and Wesson Model 41. This in particular gun here was made around 1969. I've always been a fan of these Model 41s. I seen one when I was a bit younger and just kind of always wanted one and was kind of waiting until I found the right one for the right price, right deal. And here we are. This is what we got. These things are just an amazing 22. They're just a great 22 pistol. Super heavy barrel. Interchangeable barrel is what's also pretty cool about these. They have a very light trigger on them. I think it's like 2.5 pound trigger, something like that. Nice sights. And what's really cool about this, or what I do like about these guns here, is the disassembly is pretty cool, how they all come apart. So today what we're going to be doing is just doing a quick field strip of taking the barrel off, taking our guide rod spring, and slide off of the gun here, just to do a basic field strip if you're to clean the barrel or anything like that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our mag out. This gun, unfortunately, when I went to buy it, they said that they had 2 magazines with it. This is an original Smith and Wesson magazine for this. When they brought out the second magazine, they had an issue finding it. It unfortunately wasn't an original magazine, which kind of sucked, but what are you going to do? Let's get back into the field stripping. We're going to make sure that we're unloaded. Put our slide back, stick a little pinky in there. You can't really get much in there, but we are unloaded. So, like I said, the first thing we're going to do is what we're going to do, and what makes this kind of cool of how you field strip this is the trigger guard here actually just slides back down, or you're going to pull it down, and that's going to release your barrel off there. So you're just going to kind of hold it like this. You're going to pull out your trigger guard, and that's going to free your barrel up right here. And boom, this is pretty much your whole barrel, everything. They do make a longer barrel. I think it was like 7 inches or 7.5 inches, something like that. This is the smaller version of it. They made these later on in the years, was a smaller version. The original ones came with, I think it was a 7-inch or 7.5-inch barrel. But there's the disassembly for your barrel. Move this mag out of the way. And the way that your slide comes off is you're going to, let's try to do this with the right hand. You're going to just pull it back a little bit. That's going to release the slide stop. You're going to come further back. You're going to kind of just lift it up a little bit and just follow it along that rail. And you're going to have, like I said, your guide rod and spring. That gets captured right here. It's kind of similar to like a Desert Eagle. It has another spot where, they have 2 rods that go into like a little holder right here, along with another little holder right in there. I don't know how well we're going to be able to see that little hole, but that little guy right there, which this is just going to kind of stick right in, just boop. So that's pretty much going to be your field stripping. As you can see, this thing looks brand new. The bluing, this is nice about these later models, is it had a nice dark bluing to it, which just looks amazing. This whole gun right here looked like it hardly ever been shot. It's been sitting in the safe for years. And the newer ones go for, I think, around $1,500 or something like that for one of the newer Model 41s, because they're still making these things. And these older ones with, like the walnut grips. Everybody, if you've been watching this channel, I'm just a sucker for wood grips. Yeah. And these older ones are just as nice as the newer ones, I'm sure. I haven't shot one of the newer ones, and I haven't shot one of these in, probably 20 years. Longer. Or, well, probably not as long, but probably around 20 years. Yeah. So that's pretty much your basic field stripping right there. Like I said, you can just kind of clean out your barrel here. So this is your barrel right in there, so we can see. Just that whole piece. Which, you know, maybe I'll keep an eye out for a longer barrel to switch out further on down the road, or just kind of keep an eye out for one and see if we can get another one. That would be kind of cool to have the interchangeable barrels. So to put this back together, we are going to take our guide rod. If I could talk tonight, I swear. Guide rod and guide rod spring. And like I said, there's that little hole right there. You're just going to kind of place it right there, or at least this is how I do it. I've done it. You're going to get your hole right in here, fit it in there. It's going to kind of sit along it. You don't want to drag it too much, but it's going to sit along, and then it's going to kind of just sit right in the back right there. We went a little too far back. Let's come off that and then come back in. There we go. Oh, there we go. There is a spot. So like when you're disassembling it, you want to come all the way back and it will kind of lock. It won't lock on the magazine slide right here. I don't know how well we're seeing all this, but there is the magazine stop, magazine stop, the slide stop right here, which is going to hold your slide back. There is another spot. If you do pull it further back, it will stop on it, and that's what's going to make it easier to disassemble the slide off of your frame here. But like I said, if you're going back, you get caught on that. You kind of just have to go up, back down in, and get it caught on the slide stop, or you're going to have an issue fitting your barrel back on, which when I was first doing this to make this video, I was having some issues with. So now we're just going to drop your barrel right back on it. So it's just going to come together. We're going to move our, where do we go? Back. I think we're going to go slide first, and then we're just going to come back in here and lock everything into place. I was a little stumped. I've only taken this apart one other time before making this video, so I am still quite new to the disassembly myself. This is a learning video for you and for me. But there you go. It's kind of cool. You have a little indicator. I don't know how well we can see that guy as well. Little indicator with this little nub right here that sticks out that you are caulked and ready to go. We're not going to dry fire this because it is 22. And these firing pins, I'm sure, are extremely hard to find and do break easily. And here's our mag. Put our mag back in. Boom. This is the Smith and Wesson Model 41, and I just cannot wait to get it out to the range. I mean, look at how gorgeous that thing is. Well, thank you guys for watching this quick, long disassembly field strip of this Model 41. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day.